located in the middle of the Nevada desert, in the United States, is one of the most known secret bases in the world, Area 51. But even if it is famous, it is still secret, as the name itself says. Therefore, it is not anyone who can walk the place with free access. It is necessary to understand a little more behind the concept of the installation. If it is secret, how do we know it and what do we know about the place nowadays? For years, Area 51 was one of the biggest secrets of the United States government, until it was officially recognized by the CIA in 2013 and had its location revealed. At the time, released documents revealed that the base was used during World War II as a training ground and base for North American pilots. The secret military facility is north of the city of Las Vegas, Nevada. The name of the base first appeared in the 1950s on maps of researchers trying to study the region. In the maps, the area that received the number 51 was the same one of the Groom Lake region where the location of the base was pointed for the first time. The great secrets surrounding the Area 51 functions have triggered a number of questionings and conspiracy theories about the base over the years, the most famous of which involve connecting the location with surveys involving aliens and UFOs. Many believe the facility was founded by the CIA to hide objects found after the Roswell case. In 1947, an accident with an object of the Area Force of the United States caused rumors that an alien ship would have fallen in Roswell, New Mexico. Because of the accident, the United States government would have recovered the wreckage and directed them to a remote place in the middle of the desert. From there, Area 51 was created, for examination and study on life and extraterrestrial bodies. Other theories go even further, pointing out that the base would have underground levels and dozens of tunnels connecting Area 51 to other secret facilities. Over there, it would be possible to find alien technology of different types and even living species. However, one could hardly conceive of a more popular target among conspiracy theorists, particularly those attached to anything that might have come from the universe. Stories certainly are not lacking. There is talk at a site for reverse engineering on UFOs, in order to learn the miraculous technology that would allow them to come from so far away to spend a vacation in the middle of a desert in the USA, or somewhere else on the planet. Of course, there is no lack of dissections. Some say, in fact, that some living specimens roam the premises of the notorious base. There are those who go even further, of course. Certain theorists even say that who really pulls the strings in Area 51 is a race of extraterrestrials. For what? Here comes the best part: to produce a race of hybrid beings, somewhere between an alien and a human being, that will eventually take the Earth. There is a justification: the extraterrestrials would have lost the ability to reproduce. Well, what's really concrete about all this? Difficult to know, since it is an absolutely forbidden base against the looks of curious amateurs, like most military installations, that is to say. But it is certainly possible to do some reverse engineering to get to the origin of all this mythology and buzz. Area 51 began to become the mecca of UFO speculation in the late 1980s. Basically, the moment a guy named Robert Bob Lazar came to the media claiming to be a former military base employee. Lazar said at the time that he had worked between 1988 and 1989 in an area known as S4. The tasks would be very unusual. The presumed physicist/scientist, whose degree has never been proven, would be commissioned to reverse engineer alien space discoid spacecraft. Yes, in the plural, since, according to him, at least 9 distinct models were deeply investigated by him and his team. The idea was to discover and later take ownership of the propulsion technology used by the advanced alien races that had landed here. Still, according to him, the work was originally presented to him by Dr. Edward Teller, Ukrainian, also known as the father of Pump H. The stories could never be confirmed, and the U.S. government refuses to reveal details of operations there. For now, it is impossible to know, even more so safely around the base, that it is much more guarded than other major military installations in the country. Instead, you may come across different types of scanners and sensors that detect the presence of travelers or adventurers in the region if the military cannot figure it out. There are obvious antennas that anyone can see on the spot, but there are sensors hidden in the ground that can detect unwanted people. There are still, of course, the security guards who are always patrolling the premises. They approach in white, heavily armed vans. Although the area is military, the so-called camo dudes are not. They are hired as a kind of mercenaries and security guards to protect the region.